I like dark periods in history, and I tend to find that they give me endless inspiration. So I wanted to take something very British, especially since we're showing in New York, and take a piece of my history here with me. So it's inspired by the Hellfire Club. So Francis Dashwood's Club of Misfits, if you will, in the House of Lords. So they used to dress up, like all buttoned up and stuffy, go past all these laws during the day, escape through the cloak of night from their wives and families, and join one another in unspeakable acts in their little underground society. So it's quite subversive to me, but gentlemanly and romantic, and I love the history behind it. So, you know, it's the way we're telling the story, you know, in terms of the order of the collection, really encapsulates one of those gentlemen's days in their lives. It's whatever they want to dress for, really. I don't dictate. I am a big believer in letting people adapt to the clothing and letting the clothing adapt to them however they choose to see it. I'm not dictatorial in the way people dress. I mean, there's a lot of suiting here, but I really wanted to go heavy on the suiting this season. I just thought that, you know, it's a bit more adaptable in terms of what my clientele are pulling for that I currently work with, which is a lot of musicians and a lot of actors. So we wanted to make sure now that red carpets are kind of back that there was a nice smattering of options for them. But I wanted to showcase a lot of draping as well, because that's one of the things that I really love exploring the most. It's not really seen in menswear too much, but I think it's incredibly flattering, and that men should be able to have that flattering way of dressing just like women should. But we've done it in a much more relaxed way. It's not super insistent to the wear. It's easy to wear. It's simple, and it's not over the top. It's not forceful. There's a lot of wool and a lot of cashmere in this collection. There's like little bits of silk throughout, but I went with a lot of tweeds because I'm quite tactile, so I wanted heavier materials in this collection, especially being autumn winter. You can play a lot more with layering, so I felt like having different textures on top of one another would create a depth that I really wanted to achieve. I would say it has a nice duality to it. There's a romance to it. There's equal parts masculine and feminine. It's really adaptive. It's romantic. I would say that those are pretty accurate depictions of, what's behind me right now.